RBK Nation, this is Real Boxing Knowledge 2. Your boy, RBK in the building, and the great D. Clagan is with us today. We got some terrific topics that we're going to cover. We're looking at Fight Week with Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz battling it out Saturday night on Fox pay-per-view. We got, oh my goodness, a bombshell. Mr. Floyd Mayweather is training Anthony Joshua for the Usyk fight. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, he needs, that's what we talked about. That's what he needs. So then we got the battle of the two Jose's with Jose Ramirez versus Pedraza. Jose Pedraza February 5th, and Thurman versus Barrios. And to wrap the whole deal up, we're going to talk about why is Terrence Crawford not fighting Boots Ennis? Right now, both of them can line it up, put it together, and it'd be a heck of a start to 2022. And so we're going to chop that up, fellas. So let's get after it with the great Mr. D. Clagan in the building. Let's go. So what you think with the new big fight week we got coming up Saturday night, Fox pay-per-view, $39. That's all it takes to watch Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin getting it on. What you see happening in that one, D?
I'm hoping my man Luis pound him out and just overpower him. He's just a better he's a lefty. He's a better boxer than Charles Martin. And if he catch him right, he can end his night easily.
Okay. Yeah,
he's durable. He's a very durable fighter, man.
He almost had Wilder up out of there early.
He did.
And I don't know how Wilder just withstood that barrage, but Luis can fight. He's an actual heavyweight with real skills.
They avoid him. Yeah. They avoid him.
Yeah, they avoid him big time.
I like to see him and Frank Sanchez.
That would be a terrific fight.
You know,
I think who do you see? Just to talk about that one for a hot second? Sanchez versus Ortiz. Who do you see in that?
That's a difficult, man, because it's 50-50 for me on my end. I can't even sit here in front. It's a real difficult one for me, but because Sanchez might mess around and pull it out just because age-wise. He might.
Yeah.
But experience-wise, Ortiz can put him in the bag.
You know what? I see Ortiz putting him in the bag.
See?
And not by knockout. I see him doing it by a decision, split decision, 12-round decision. I don't think he'll let Sanchez catch up to him.
Or could he put Big Baby in the bag? He fights all day, man. He fights all the time. He's a young heavyweight coming up. He fights all the time.
Yeah, I see Ortiz handing him an L too, though.
See that?
Yeah, because he's too young.
See that?
He ain't got it. Yeah, he ain't got it. He ain't got it to the degree that he could handle a skilled heavyweight like that.
Nah, I don't think so either. Him and Sanchez would be good. That's what you should do with him.
Yeah.
Put him against Sanchez.
So you see this weekend Ortiz putting Charles Martin, putting him to sleep. Is it gonna go 12? What you
good? I think it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. And it could go 12 if Martin hold on. It can go 12. You know what I mean? It can go 12.
Yeah, if Martin is a mystery. I haven't seen him do anything that would encourage me that he could possibly win the fight.
Right.
He hadn't shown the flash of power. He hasn't shown the boxing IQ or the fight IQ.
Nope.
He just one of them cats. He looked like he talk a good game. He keeps talking himself into paydays.
He's there to be hit. He's definitely there to be hit
all night long.
He's there to be hit.
And he don't look like he can take it either.
Right, nothing special. I saw when AJ put him on the canvas.
Yeah, and he did that in grand fashion. He sure did.
Mm-hmm. Pushed them all way back. You know what I mean? Pushed them all way back.
So we talked about how we're gonna access the events. So I guess we don't have to cover that.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll move right along. So you're expecting a Luis Ortiz?
He can go 12 rounds. He probably either go 12 rounds. I think he's gonna go 12 rounds and beat him.
That's our prediction is a 12-round decision too.
Yeah, probably go 12 rounds and beat him.
Okay. All right. So the two Jose's, you got Jose Ramirez versus Pedraza. What you see happening in that one, D?
Let me ask you something. Pedraza, is he coming up or he's staying at that weight? Because I think Ramirez is a bigger fighter, and I think he'll wear him down and beat him though.
Yeah.
And I like Pedraza. I used to watch him coming up. Now the sniper, I used to always say that this guy is the real deal. But he got washed by Tank Davis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
So Ramirez is a big dude.
Yeah. Look, Ramirez he's more of a heart boxer. His skill set is not all that.
Right.
But he ain't going nowhere. He gonna fight you. That's what Ramirez is about, that fight. He's about that life. And you can sit there and get ahead of him if you want to, but he'll walk you down because he's gonna fight for 12 rounds.
Yes, he is. He did that with Josh Taylor. What the mistake he made was letting Taylor hold him and then hit him.
Yeah.
Hold him and then hit him. Because he rocked him and then he would hold him.
Yeah.
He would grab him. After Ramirez rocked him, he would hold him. People don't never talk about that because they don't want to take nothing away from Taylor.
Yeah.
Look, I said, Taylor's a good fighter. He beat the fighters in his division. I respect him. But I watched that fight closely. And either 2 or 3 times, Ramirez had him and he held smartly. Held him smartly each time coming forward. Like you was getting ready to fall, but I got you.
Yeah.
And he didn't get him up off of him. Yeah.
And he ran out of time. Ramirez couldn't do what he normally does.
Each time. Kid you not. It could have went either way. Went either way. So Pedraza is probably going to be sticking and moving. But I think that Ramirez will walk him down, man, and give him the business.
We agree 100 on that one.
Yeah.
What about your boy? We got Barrios and Keith Thurman going head-to-head February the 5th as well on the same card as the two Jose. So
Keith gave Manny a tough fight. People don't really like to say it. He gave Manny a real tough fight. Coming off for 2 years. I gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Once again, he's fighting somebody that's been in the ring more than he has. So I'm still gonna give it to Keith though. I'm still gonna give it to Keith.
So yeah, I see Keith pulling it out, maybe having to catch that kid, maybe from, let's say, I think he'll do good in the first 3 rounds and then start slipping because of ring rust. And then catch back up to him around 6, 7, 8. He probably stopped. I don't think Barrios has been hit by a real 147-pounder just yet.
Right.
Not a, you can't say that Thurman is not an elite fighter. He's just inactive. He's just inactive. That's it. He's just inactive.
Oh, he is.
And I think with his nose, if he's got his head down and he's grinding, he can shake some of that rust up off of him and come out and be impressive. I still see that ring rust causing this to be a late win for him.
Yes.
But his punching power should show up, because the one thing I do like about Keith Thurman, Keith will come after you.
Yeah, he will.
He will. He'll sit there and go ahead and test you and see what you're working with. And so the only thing I'm worried about is with Keith doing that is the way he got caught by your boy. What's the guy we want?
Jose Cito.
Jose Cito Lopez.
I already know.
Lopez.
That's right. Yes, that's my man. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Yeah. Well, Thurman went after him and got caught.
Yes, he did.
And almost didn't finish that fight. He almost got took out.
So Jose can box. That's why he can box. He's boxing better at now than he was back then. He's a better fighter now than he was back then.
I don't see nobody in a hurry to try to get him in the ring either.
Me neither.
Nobody. I mean, who's trying to fight Josecito Lopez? Who's trying to fight?
At 147, I wanted Staniosis to fight him at 147. If y'all really want to give people tests, if you want to give Boots a test, let him fight Jose Cito. For real.
I see a late stoppage for Thurman versus Barrios. You agree with that?
Yeah, it could be a late stoppage. I can agree with that.
Okay.
I can agree with that. I like Barrios. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I like him.
He got a lot of heart, man. He comes to fight too. He ain't
just
coming.
Like Ramirez.
Yeah,
just like Ramirez.
He is not slipping. He's coming to fight.
He's coming for you, man.
All right. So we got the head.